Sit back and relax and enjoy the show with Big OG. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.
Your first time spring ball here at OU, just what has this experience been like for you?
It's been a dream. I mean, you kind of think about it during the fall. Obviously graduating early, you're going to kind of roll into it, kind of get prepared through January, February, but once it hits, it's rolling. So I've learned a lot. The speed really just comes from the playbook, slowing things down, understanding why we run things. But it's been a lot. It's been great. I've learned a lot. I feel like I've matured as a player and just understanding different things, understanding the defense. Obviously, we go against one of the best defenses in the nation, so I think that teaches me a lot of stuff. But it's been great. I've learned a lot of stuff.
What do you think your biggest area of growth has been so far?
I think just going from high school to college, understanding the playbook, it's a lot more than what I'm used to. So it also helps me slow down the game, understand why we run something. So kind of see the defense. It makes my checks easier, my reads easier. So I think that's the biggest thing is just the speed.
But what are some things you've learned from John in just these few weeks in practice?
Every drill helps with in-game reps. So I think taking every individual drill we do seriously, and anything that we do extra, maybe in the film room, just applying that to the game. And just extra notes that he gives me in the film room, how to watch film, things to look for, I think has helped me a lot.
What's the mental balance kind of between, coming out here, showing that you belong, that you belong on these practice fields versus trying to do too much and knowing that you're still just learning the offense? What's the kind of mental gymnastics of that? I
think just not getting down on myself. Obviously, I'm going to make mistakes coming here as a freshman, but just being able to go back and look at those mistakes and be able to be mature enough to understand why I did that and how can I learn from that. So I think that's the biggest thing, is just not getting down on myself and learning from mistakes.
Did you prove something to yourself, kind of being out on the field with John Mateer in practice?
A little bit. I've kind of proved myself each day, just fixing things maybe I are kind of messed up on the day before. So I think that's the biggest thing, is just showing improvement each day and just getting better.
It's been a big storyline this spring, but what stood out to you about that group of tight ends so far?
Ooh, they're aggressive. I love it, and every single one of them loves to block. That's what I think a lot of tight ends don't like to do, is they don't like to block. They just like to run routes. But all of them can do both, and I think that just helps our offense so much.
How about Mackenzie Alley? What's been impressive about him?
Ooh.
What's enabled him to do what he has to this point?
Kind of underlooked coming in, but he's proven himself through the early winter workouts and spring ball, understanding the playbook and just being available for every practice. I mean, a lot of guys have been out, but he's been one of those guys that hasn't, and he's made plays every practice, so I think that's very impressive.
What's it been like learning from Coach Arbuckle and Kuzieski? Is it kind of what you expected coming in?
Absolutely. I mean, it's a similar offense from when I came in, but it's just a lot faster. It's a bigger offense, I think. Just being able to do a lot more things than what I'm used to. So from the run game to the pass game, there's a pretty fine line between both. So I think just having both of those is real nice.
Competing against this defense, how has that honed your skills, and how's that got you ready, you think, even for the game Saturday or in the future?
At first, it kind of humbled me a little bit, to be honest. I haven't played a defense like that ever. So you kind of got to settle in. Learning from them, I mean, talking to Kip a little bit, just why they do certain things, teaches me. So understanding why they do certain things kind of applies to my skills. So, but I mean, they're the best defense in the SEC, so being able to go against them, it helps me a lot.
Kuzieski mentioned against them?
I think so. I mean, they got me a couple of times, but I'll get them.
Kuzieski mentioned a few weeks ago that he was taken by your willingness to want to be challenged. So, I mean, as an early enrollee, true freshman, how have you felt challenged? How have they challenged you in practice?
Ooh, from everything, from going with the threes to bumping and walkthroughs with the ones and OTAs. I think all those reps, just the speed is different. So being able to understand that and why we do certain things, extra time in the film room. It's not a lot I used to do in high school. So being able to spend extra time in there on off days, he's pushed me to do a lot of things and understand why we do things and take a lot of tests in the playbook. So I think that's helped me a lot.
And when you're adjusting to the speed of college football, do you find yourself relying on your athleticism more times than not, and not what you would ideally want to do in the pocket, reading the play, or is that just kind of I just do what the defense gives me?
I think it's kind of just the belief in myself, knowing that I'm here for a reason and I have the athletic ability to do a lot of stuff. So being able to run, sometimes outwork the defense and get around them. So just being able to remind myself that I can do that kind of expands my offense a lot.
There's quite a few freshmen on the offensive side of the ball that could see some playing time this next year. What have you seen from your class, and especially Jonathan Hatton, Jaden Petit, Jasir Rogers, and Seven Walker? What have you seen from those guys so far?
I didn't get to see them a lot in high school, to be honest. A lot of them were late recruits, so just learning from them and seeing them play. I mean, Jasir Rogers is a freak of a freshman, and then not only him, but like Jonathan Hatton. He's a physical runner and he's fast. Like when he breaks loose, he's gone, and he's awesome. But Jake Krell too, the dude's a freak. He's proven himself. I think he'll he has opportunity on the field as a freshman, and he shocked me a lot. He's real good.
What were your goals coming into spring? I mean, what did you want to establish for yourself?
I think just understand the offense was one of the biggest things, and get those reps against those defense, just seeing it up front and early, so I can just get used to it and go back and watch the film on what I need to improve on. And maybe I know I'm not going to be perfect in the spring, but just be able to have a foundation from here and grow from that.
Kind of along those same lines, what's the primary objective for you looking ahead to the spring game on Saturday? What do you hope to accomplish, or how are you going to gauge success in a setting like that?
Just be efficient and move the ball. I think that's the biggest thing, and being able to operate an offense out here in front of the fans and just show my athletic ability. I think that's the biggest thing.
You've been to plenty of games. What's it just going to mean to you to be out on this field in front of a crowd and have your family in the stands as well?
It's going to be pretty surreal. I mean, being in the stands, watching all the games, but being actually able to play on this field. I mean, we've gotten to do a couple scrimmages, but actually play against the defense in front of a crowd is going to be pretty incredible.
Thanks, Bowe.
Thanks,
Thanks, Bowe.
Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.